Hey y'all, welcome to the shop. This is the first warm day we've had in like a week, so it's time to get back out in the shop and play. I this morning got a text from a friend that needed me to move a couch, so I jerked the toolbox out of the back of the pickup real quick, out of the daily driver, Ram, Dodge, whatever you want to call them nowadays, so that I had room for a couch. And we're gonna put it back in the truck. I've got some turnbuckles and stuff. I'll show you how it goes in, how I've got it to where it goes in there, and it's essentially a quick release toolbox. It's no drilling in the truck, easy peasy, and I can get it in and out in 5 minutes. It's pretty easy how it's set up. But no, that's what we're doing today. Here in a little bit, I'll probably get the beater over here and finally take the big wood box I built for the Christmas decorations out of the back of it, because I needed something to screw and anchor that pole, and all the Christmas lights were in the bed of the pickup, so I'll probably get it over here and take that out too. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Be productive. No room for idle here. Be productive, do something fun. Yeah, so off we go. Let's get something done. Let's do it. Get back in here real quick. I'll show you how I got it mounted. I'm sure, I know I'm not the only one that's done it this way, but it sure makes it easy to get them in and out, and no drilling in the truck. You don't have holes and stuff that are rusting, and it's a pretty good way to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna put that back in the back of the truck. I have little turnbuckles rigged up with just eye bolts that go up through the bottom of the toolbox, and I crank some nuts down on the top, and that'll hold it in, keep it from sliding around. And I can, like I said, 5 minutes I can have it out, and about 5 minutes I can have it back in. But yeah, that's kind of the setup right there. And I just go up through holes in the bottom of the toolbox. Okay, so yeah, on the toolbox, you go up here. So in the toolbox, I drilled a little hole through there. I added the piece of wood just so that it kind of spreads the load of anchoring the toolbox out across the toolbox, and that doesn't try to rip the hole out. And I've got big flat fender washers, and then I jam nut it because I like nylock nuts, but in this case it's just faster to be able to do that. And then I don't know if you can see it, but I added a piece of wood here underneath that sandwiches the toolbox and takes up the space between the side of the toolbox and the bed rails so that it doesn't slide back and forth. And I can mount it without much sliding around or doing anything, with just a single mounting point. So, all right, let's get this thing spun around and we'll get it bolted in the truck real quick. Okay, so there you have it. It's just that easy. Back in the truck. You can see maybe where I've got it jam nutted back in there to hold it down. And now we're just lock it up and we're good for the next trip. All right, let's get the Dodge out of the way, Ram, Daily, that thing out of the way, and we'll get that thing over here and take the box out of it. Sip of coffee because what I do, it's anger management in a cup. Not that I'm a very angry person. Yeah, we're gonna take that other stuff apart. It's spitting a little mist out here. I was kind of hoping to throw ladders and junk in the bed of the beater and go down to my parents' house and get the Christmas lights off of their house today. I may still. I don't know if it'll happen in that. Not because I'm afraid of it getting wet, but because the wipers don't work on it at all. I mean, they work. They'll come on, but you hit a bump and they'll stop in the middle. I think it was a recall on this truck back in the 90s, and it was never taken care of. And so it needs a wiper motor. We'll fix it. I don't drive it in the rain, so it's not an issue. So we'll see. If it's not spitting, I may throw a ladder and stuff and run down. It'll take me like 45 minutes to probably get the lights off this house. And then my Christmas light teardown will be finished, which is going to be fantastic because, well, I mean, at the end of the day, it took me like a month and a half to do all of the lights to get them up. And I got all of the ones in the neighborhood that I'm in charge of around my house down in like 3 days. And this is going to take like an hour. So 45 minutes to an hour. It'll take longer to drive down there and back. So, yeah, I don't know, let's do something. Let's do something. It's a pretty day. It's a pretty-ish day. It's in the 50s. Like, you don't even need, like, long pants, really. I got them, but I don't need them. Long pants. You redneck. All right. Anyway, we'll see you. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I don't have the keys to the beater in my pocket. I got to get keys. All right, you want to know what's funny? I got to crawl through the passenger side of that truck and shimmy over because, well, I can't get in the other side. It's up against the wall. So enjoy that. That's going to be fun. let's take that out. Isn't that fancy? Like, yeah, I mean, it served its purpose. Plus it gave the kids, I had like all 3 kids sitting across the tailgate, and then a couple of the kids' friends sitting up on the box next to the tree for our little, you know, neighborhood parade thing. And I just needed a platform. I had that stuff laying around. Just cut it up and make it work. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So let's take it apart. It's going to be good. What you're thinking, but Dave, there's still wood in the back of that truck. And you're right, that's scraps. I don't want that thing thinking that it's more than what it really is. It's going to get a big head and think its britches are a little too big, or a little too big for its britches. It's still a truck. It's still a toy. It ain't no show queen. Like, get out there and do some work, you sexy little thing. That's wrong, and I apologize. But damn, it's pretty, ain't it? Anyway, so yeah, it's apart. Poor old DeWalt, like, it's about done. We did 3 battery changes on that. That shouldn't happen. It's just tired. It's tired is what it is. But either way, that junk's apart, and on to the next project. See y'all.